console version of the game. Also, I don't endorse that particular console, especially as I'd like to get a PS5. But that's the point of this video. A console version of Marvel Rivals. Regardless of which different side of the console wars side that you align yourself to, everybody wants to see a console version of the game. If you've been following the channel as well as other data out there, it is a case that yes, there were things in the playtest files or the game files that indicated there was some sort of linking to a port or ports of different types of consoles. For example, if you follow G-Matrix Games, they said that Marvel Rivals is also coming to Xbox Series X, of course, it's PlayStation, with an update after keys went out to Steam users. They included changes to support the platform. They also have Microsoft Store item IDs for purchasing in-game currency alongside the PlayStation Store IDs. This was back on May 10th, so very much earlier on in the month, which you can see like information right here about price points and also deals, like to buy X amount of currency, which is units I think in the game, that you could get it for $4.99 USD. So gave you indeed some good vibes and opportunity that this is coming in the future. We don't know when, we don't know where. But the reason that if you haven't followed this, and of course something might be saying like this is like what 18 days since the alpha started, and what we now over a week since the closed alpha ended. This information has been out there, but there's been some stuff that has popped up which some people may know about, some people may not know about, that's actually really exciting and puts this emphasis that we could see a console version of this particular game. Now, I've eagerly been tracking lots of different sites, information and places just to see if there's anything happening. And we're still left with as I'm recording this video, nothing's been announced. But you know what's going to happen? Any moment now, something will be announced. If not, I think a lot of us have just got to wait for Netease Games announcements or say partners that are going to be involved for Summer Games Fest, which is on the 7th of June. I don't think they're going to wait that long, especially... Would you lose the hype that this game has created? I don't think anybody would. So I'm very much looking forward to the next couple of weeks. Hopefully this week we hear something, and hopefully next week as well. But of course, back to the subject of this video, which is all about console release. And like Overwatch, will this game be cross-platform? I don't know. Will it be something that will go onto other platforms? It makes a lot of sense. This game could do incredibly well. It could be one of these very successful games for Netease, and probably one of the best Marvel games to come out in recent times. So why wouldn't you? It's just so likely to happen. Even the developers have said in the past they will try to do it, or it would happen. And they said prior to the release of the closed alpha that they were actively exploring potential releases on other platforms, which that is great news from the start point. And there was something that happened, and as I said, that I'm alluding to in this video, something that happened whilst everyone was transfixed with the closed alpha, that another test was going on, a Netease playtest. Game Research Station put out on the 13th of May the following: "We are looking for fans of competitive console shooter games to join our in-person playtest in Irvine, CA, which is California. We value your thoughts and opinions. If interested in the test, please fill out the registration link." We'll have a quick look in a minute, but of course it's all kind of done and dusted. Although it's actually very conveniently 3 days after the playtest ended, and ended 2 days ago on the 26th of May. It's like at a double session. What people were able to test is going to be tricky. It says Netease Games is we are looking for fans of competitive console games to participate in an in-person playtest. 3 hours each day, 6 hours total, May 23rd and 24th and 25th and 26th. You have played or more of the following games or similar games on PS5 and Xbox One: Apex Legends, Call of Duty, Fortnite, Halo Infinite, Overwatch 2, PUBG, Rainbow Six Siege, and Valorant. The sign up for playtesting also has a Canada and Japan registration link. So whether or not there's another one like this similar going on at the moment, But there's something that you need to kind of understand before going like, oh, this is great news. There might be also the question from you going like, well, why didn't we hear anything from this? This might have been something that'd be interesting because it kind of and would confirm the console release, wouldn't it? But here's the thing, and we have to be understanding of this, is they could be NDA'd, non-disclosure agreemented, out of the wazoo when it comes to this. So any of the people that were part of the playtest, even if they wanted to like say something, if they did, it could be incredibly litigious. That you probably wouldn't want to do that. And from someone in the past that has signed NDAs, it's not something you ever want to kind of like break. And look, I'm excited. I'm excited for those that have seen this and, you know, comments. I've seen the comments of people saying, is this game going to be available on console? The answer is yes. It is highly likely. It doesn't necessarily confirm, but it does confirm. It doesn't confirm it's definitely coming, but it confirms is they are working towards it. And as they have said by Netease, by working on it, and as well from things that we've seen from J Matrix, it is definitely in the files, like this particular segment right here. The code is in there to say that, look, there is stuff for PlayStation 5 store, the Xbox Series X store, Xbox in general, Windows store, which of course definitely is like, you know, Steam and other stuff like that. We kind of get it. But that's good news. Like this video is to give those people hope that there is good news for a console version coming at some stage to the game. But do you think that is actually coming? Put it in the comments. Do you think whether it is coming, this is positive? Do you think that they might get to a certain point and fail and go, no, we're not going to release it? I don't know. I'm being positive about all of this, and I'm looking forward to the next, either next beta, or the beta next, or another alpha test, which I think they'll probably just go to beta. But this week is a big week. Next week's a big week as well for this game. I'm excited. Thanks very much for supporting. Make sure as well to hit the subscribe button, keep up to date with more details as we cover this stuff. And yeah, really looking forward to covering more. Thanks, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.